YouTube family, what a guan. Yes, yes. Why, true, me a regular people, me have to be careful, you know. In fact, when I button up all my shirt, yes, because me a regular people. And, you know, according to certain discussions, I may say, I run by the internet, yeah. And in fact, worse than on the internet, because some foreign, you know, reporters have started to pick up this thing and comment on it. According to the double Olympic champion, athletes are not regular people in Jamaica, and them shouldn't be treated as regular people. Now, I don't really understand what that means, because me a big old man. I mean, I grew up in Jamaica for more than 50 years, and one of the things I know about Jamaica, you know, especially having worked on the periphery of the Jamaica's tourism circles, is that the country is not one that is starstruck. And, you know, we don't run down stars and beg people for autograph and want photo opportunities and themselves. That's not Jamaica. I mean, I talk about me grew up in Jamaica a long time, and that has not changed. In fact, it is one of the things that has made Jamaica so popular among the international jet set, so to speak. You know, people who live outside of Jamaica, big movie stars and musicians and artists and so on, is that they found it so great coming to Jamaica on vacation, and nobody now run them down for autograph and them kind of thing there, right? It is one of the elements of our tourism, you know, that has pushed our tourism, especially among North America. And remember, in North America, once a little man push out him head, right, on any kind of social platform, he has become a celebrity. In Jamaica, we say celebrity, right? And so, you know, in the American approach to the starting is you run down people and them have the paparazzi at the back of them with the, you know, camera and all kind of thing. You go in the UK and Europe, a cycle. In Jamaica, that is not the case. So to hear these people who are privileged, because me have a view now, I say it in my last video, you know, I say that athlete who represented the country bestow all of the accolades and so on and these athletes. And them can, you know, true, them not do it for every single athlete, but the ones who have demonstrated, who have performed, the country has gone out of its way. Now remember, it's not just the government that do this, you know. The government bestowed these awards on behalf of the people of Jamaica. So when you have a Heroes Day parade or an honors list is being read out, and the Prime Minister or whoever, the Governor General, pin on a thing by your shirt or your blouse and say, Order of Distinction, Officer Class or Commander Class. And remember, people like Asafa is a Commander of the Order of Distinction, right? Commander Class. That is the 5th highest national honor, right? Next to that, Order of Jamaica, and then you keep go up, Order of Merit, and so on. And so, from that perspective, yeah, the country is demonstrating that you are not just the ordinary Jamaican, right? And they are regaling you for your contribution. The people of Jamaica has dictated that they do that. So the people now after they run back here anymore and say, oh, Miss Elaine, world champion and Olympian, and that. Anybody who subscribe to that kind of thinking is an idiot. Me say so, Missa B. And if you don't like it, come fight me. Right? Jamaica people is not of the ilk where we walk around and we lord up sobriety and thing. Yes, we live in a different age now from, you know, back in the time when me I grew up, where everybody have one of them thing, you know, everybody have one. Them a cell phone and thing. And so if you have a cell phone, you have a camera, and you want to be a paparazzi and you want to be thing. But in spite of that development, in the current dispensation, Jamaicans still are not starstruck. Here's what Jamaicans want from you. Jamaica people feel, say, if you're out there represent the country, then why you get your best, right? Jamaica people also know that the country not have enough money to stop a stalebread cat. So we can pass up land and take out a deposit out of the Bank of Jamaica and put in your name and say, because you represent the country, it's a $10 million and thing. Because when you listen to that kind of idiot argument where Elaine Thompson and Asafa Powell are make out the street, you know, essentially that them are saying that them want to be treated in a way where them every step where them walk, you roll out a red carpet and people need to be with them in camera, flash and thing. Maybe for that you don't want, that are the kind of liberty you don't want. Go live somewhere else then. Me say so. Missa B said that. Because that kind of approach to you know the socialite circle is inconsistent with the persona of the Jamaica that I certainly mean, right? People like, in fact, the President Bush, who was president in the 2000 whatever, right? Him have two daughters, twins. One of them came to Jamaica and lived in Jamaica for almost 2 years. And they're all about in a trench town and in every little ghetto because she have a little social project where she work on. And nobody, no business with her. Eddie Murphy come here, how much time over? In fact, me had a program for my Sunday Scoops, my Sunday Scoops program where we do Yard Media, on my Yard Media channel. With Senior Daily, when they talk about the Sunday night dance down a Raytown, right? And as Senior Daily pointed out, and we go there and see them, right? Every Sunday, the airport block up with private jet, right? Because all sort of celebrity, the members of the Rolling Stones, everybody who in a popular music in other period there, fly into Jamaica upon them own private jet or them take them commercial and them come a Raytown and mingle with the ordinary people. Because to them, that is what made Jamaica so special. So when me hear them uninformed idiot, I support the kind of fool talk where I come from Elaine. You know, I not really hold Elaine and Asafa two thing, you know, because it's an exposure thing for them. Them not understand it, you know. And so this, for me, is a teachable moment. Because we have other athletes who are bigger than Asafa and Elaine, you know, and them now go on like that. Shelley and Fraser Price, I mean, I put one against the other. But Shelley is one of the most outstanding athletes that we have. And she not, how come she not make them kind of talk? You know why? Exposure, right? Upbringing, training, right? Recognition of our role. And so, for me, this whole discussion is a teachable moment. Because in a different set of circumstances, them people would have lose them contract. Because when you start to diss the public, and who out there who don't recognize that this is a diss, you need to get your head examined. These people are among, I would say, the top 5 percentile of Jamaicans, right? Who have accomplished, and the nation, a grateful nation, has already recognized that. And in so doing, that nation has singled you out, right? And placed you in a special band. Me not have no order of nothing back of my name. Me have order of run my mouth. That I mean, give myself that, right? Me go to school and me have a good education. Me go to some good school. Right? And the people who know me respect me for that. Right? And that's what Jamaica is all about. Jamaica is a country, small country, where we want respect. I may understand that them people there, you know, but how much more respect them want? Eh? When you tell people, say, oh no, regular people, I disrespect that, right? Because by saying you're not regular people, what it means, say, you want to do things, and if you broke the law, nobody enough to say nothing to you about it. If you chat crap, nobody enough to say nothing to you about it. Well, my view is that if I saw you think, maybe I will if a flight left out of Jamaica at daytime. You know. Merlin not did do it and left and go, we live somewhere else. And she still run for the country. And we still ray and props her up when she run her like a third and finishing at the field and thing. We still recognize her. Right? This superstar notion is a North America thing. You know, we did down in St. Lucia some time ago. We go watch cricket. And we in the stands there. And the St. Lucian people, them, you know, a group of where they go down there. And them say, how come some, you know, all of a sudden Jamaica start to have, you know, Jamaicans have this whole heap of hypeness about them. And one of the St. Lucian man said, problem with Jamaica is that they're too close to America. Right? And by that way, I say, is we adopt all of the dirty style of America. Right? So the point where we don't even recognize, because a part of the social media thing where I come up in, I saw for them little podcast and him try a thing, and I'm respect him for that, you know. But you have to, again, me come back to the thing when me saying I want my video. You need to understand the grounding of this thing, Bridget, right? And Elaine, me lose half of you, serious, you know, because me understand saying I have the exposure yet, you know. I'm a figure that in time you will get there, but you're not exactly a young woman anymore, right? And so one would expect that you know, do a little more thinking before you do the talking. Because that comment that you make is now running the waves, and people out there laugh after Jamaica, right? Because that's another, what was characteristic of the Jamaican persona, where we want to feel that we need to up there and a beat with chest. We do that on the field. We beat boy on the field and gal on the field. We run past them, right? And when you run past them and you punch the thing and say, yeah, a Jamaica we come from, right? And when you do that, the people in their yard say, yes, Jamaica we come from. And we respect you for that. But we don't walk back here with no camera and I beg your autograph and we clear the path, and because you come in a supermarket for empty and you one must do your shopping and all them. You one away. And anytime you feel say you don't one away, give back the people them birth certificate and them passport, right? Nobody running at the black, green and gold, right? Because me want to know what else you want from the country. What else you want from we, the people of the country, right? Me lose after that comment there, because we are now becoming the laughing stock, right? Within the sports pages of the world because of those intemperate remarks. I mean, see, some people were supposed to know better. I support that kind of idiot thought there. And I lose after that. Because as a Jamaican, me take pride in the fact that we don't run down people. We not the civility thing. We don't walk back at people with no camera. We catch up at them yard gate and every move they make we want to capture. I know Jamaica that. And if that's the kind of respect where you look, go live somewhere else there. Or some easy, right? Let me hear one the thing. If you like the video, click the like button there. And you know, worse, I love get your feedback in the comment section. Today, because I read the article them and me see them all over the place, and it embarrassed me. I tell you the truth. Because the people them laugh after it, right? And that's another Jamaica where we come from. We come from a Jamaica where we're strong in our system, or we're grounded, you know. Our musician demonstrator, Bob Marley take the music all about in the world, although them call him dirty head Rasta boy. And because him so confident in him thing, look which part reggae music they know. And so when them little hurry come up, just come people here, I behave them kind of way, me lose. And Jamaica lose. Tell me one thing. Yeah, me say remarks in the comments. I know say me kind of rough today, but me can't help it. It's a beat, me can't help it. Me can't help it. Today, can't help it. Like the video. If you don't subscribe yet, subscribe, man. Subscribe to the thing, man. And so you get a little feedback with Missa B. Yeah, man. Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year.